Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life, where every direction seems to lead into the unknown. Now I ask you, have you ever paused in your tracks, looked up at the vast expanse of the sky, and wondered, what if? What if you dared to dream bigger? What if you recognized the untapped potential lying dormant within you? It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that the journey of true transformation begins. There comes a time in everyone's life when the familiar path no longer satisfies the hunger of the soul. You might have felt it as a whisper in your heart, a nudge in your spirit telling you that you were meant for more than just the ordinary. This isn't about what you've achieved so far, it's about what you still can achieve. The realization that you have barely scratched the surface of your potential is the first step toward a life that's not just lived, but truly experienced. Now think about the seed of a giant sequoia tree. When it first starts its life, it's no bigger than a grain of oatmeal, but within it lies the potential to grow into one of the largest living things on our planet. Much like this seed, within you lies the potential to rise, to stretch towards the heights of your own unique greatness. But the seed can only achieve its destiny by breaking through the soil, by reaching for the sun, by daring to grow. Recognizing your potential is akin to the moment the seed feels the warmth of the sun for the first time. It's an awakening, a call to action. It's the deep internal realization that the life you've been living is not the ceiling of what you can achieve, but merely the foundation. It's understanding that greatness is not just for the chosen few, but for anyone who chooses to pursue it. But how do you recognize this potential? It begins with a question, a simple yet profound question. What would I attempt to do if I knew I could not fail? Let that question sink in. Let it simmer in your mind, for within it lies the key to unlocking the door to your potential. It's not about having all the answers right now, it's about being courageous enough to ask the question. And once you ask, be prepared to listen. Listen to the dreams that have been quietly waiting in the wings of your heart. Listen to the aspirations you've shelved in the attic of your mind. These dreams, these silent whispers of your soul, are the maps to your potential. They are the signposts pointing you toward the path of greatness. But let me remind you, recognizing your potential is just the beginning. It's the spark that lights the fire. But it's up to you to keep the flame burning. It's up to you to take that potential and mold it, shape it, forge it into something tangible. It requires more than just recognition. It demands action. It demands that you push beyond the limits of what you thought was possible, that you challenge the status quo, that you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. As we move forward, remember this: the journey from recognizing your potential to actualizing it is not a straight line. It's a path fraught with challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. But it's also a path illuminated by moments of clarity, triumph, and indescribable joy. It's a journey worth embarking on, not just for the destination it leads to, but for the person you become along the way. So as we stand here at the crossroads, I invite you to take the road less traveled. I invite you to embrace the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. For in the end, it's not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. In the journey of life, there comes a moment, a quiet, powerful moment, when we stand before the mirror of self-reflection. This isn't just any mirror. It doesn't reflect back our external appearance. Instead, it reveals the truth of our inner selves, our dreams, our fears, our unspoken thoughts. It asks us, without uttering a single word, who are you truly and who do you aspire to be? This mirror, my friends, is not found on any wall. It's the moments of solitude, the quiet before the dawn, the instances where the noise of the world fades away, leaving us with the purity of our own thoughts. In these moments, the mirror asks if we are living the life we've imagined, if we are the architects of our destiny, or merely spectators of a life dictated by the boundaries others have placed around us. Reflecting on our lives can sometimes be uncomfortable. It reveals truths we might not be ready to face, dreams we've shelved for someday, and potential we've kept caged behind the bars of fear and doubt. Yet, it's within this very discomfort that growth takes root. It's here, in the rawness of our reflections, that we find the courage to ask the hard questions. Are we pursuing passion or merely collecting paychecks? Are we growing, or have we allowed ourselves to stagnate in the swamps of the familiar and the known? The mirror of self-reflection holds no judgment. It simply shows us the reality of our choices and the consequences of our actions or inactions. It shows us the paths we've chosen and those we've avoided. It reveals whether we've lived with intention or drifted with the tides of circumstance. This mirror, with its unflinching honesty, is our most loyal companion on the journey to self-discovery and personal growth. As we gaze into this mirror, let's dare to envision a life that sets our souls on fire. Let's imagine a life where we leap toward our dreams with the same vigor we use to chase deadlines and quotas. This mirror reminds us that the essence of life isn't found in the accumulation of things, but in the experiences we gather, the love we share, and the difference we make. In the quiet reflection, let's ask ourselves, what am I contributing to the tapestry of life? Am I a thread that adds strength and beauty, or have I faded into the background? It's in these moments of introspection that we find our calling, hear the whispers of our true purpose, and feel the stirrings of potential yearning to break free. Let this mirror be your guide, not to criticize, but to illuminate the path to your true self. It's a journey of transformation, from who you are to who you have the potential to become. It's about breaking free from the chains of self-doubt, shedding the layers of past failures, and stepping into the light of your greatness. Remember, the reflection you see today is not fixed, it evolves as you do. With every act of courage, every step taken in the direction of your dreams, and every barrier you break, the image in the mirror becomes clearer, more vibrant, more reflective of the magnificent being you are destined to be. So I challenge you today, don't shy away from the mirror of self-reflection. Embrace it. Let it be the catalyst for change, the spark that ignites a fire within you to pursue a life of meaning, purpose, and joy. Let it remind you that you are the painter of your life's canvas, the author of your story, and the architect of your destiny. Imagine waking up each day, sailing on the vast ocean of life. Now ask yourself, do I set my sails towards the horizon of my dreams, or do I let the winds of circumstance dictate where I go? This question isn't just about the direction of the wind, it's about the set of your sail. The set of your sail determines your destination, not the gale. So let's talk about setting that sail, about establishing clear, compelling goals that guide you to your ultimate destination. Setting your sail starts with understanding that the power to shape your future lies within your hands, right here, right now. It's not out there in the hands of fate, it's in the choices you make every single day. You see, life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you work for. It gives you what you fight for. And how do you fight? You fight with clear, compelling goals. Imagine for a moment your life is a masterpiece in progress, a blank canvas waiting for your brush. What colors will you choose? What scenes will you paint? The brush, my friends, is your goals. They are the colors that fill your days with vibrance and purpose. Without them, the canvas remains blank, a testament to what could have been but never was. But how do we set these goals? It starts with a vision so vivid and compelling that it pulls you towards it with the force of a magnet. This vision is not just a dream, it's a call to action. It's the voice inside you that says, this is who I am meant to be. This is where I am meant to go. And once you have that vision, you break it down into goals, stepping stones that guide your journey. Each goal you set is a promise to yourself, a commitment that says, I believe in my future. But remember, setting the goal is just the beginning. The real magic happens in the pursuit. It's in the early mornings, the late nights, the moments of doubt washed away by waves of perseverance. It's in the realization that every step forward is a step towards becoming the person you were meant to be. Now, let me ask you another question. What if you set your sail and the winds don't favor you? Here's the truth. The greatest sailors were not made on calm seas. They were made in the tempest, in the fight against the howling winds. It's in the struggle that we find our strength. So when the winds of life blow against you, remember it's an opportunity to adjust your sail, to learn, to grow, and to move forward with even more determination. As you set your sail towards your goals, remember, you're not just chasing a destination. You're chasing the person you become on the journey. The skills you acquire, the resilience you build, the lives you touch along the way, these are the true treasures of your voyage. So as we navigate the oceans of our lives, let's set our sails with purpose. Let's chase our visions with the passion of a storm. Let's embrace the journey, the struggles, the victories, and every moment in between. Because in the end, it's not just about reaching our destination, it's about who we become in the pursuit. And when you finally reach your shore, when you step onto the land of your dreams, you'll look back at the sea you've crossed, at the storms you've weathered, and you'll know it was all worth it. You set your sail, you followed your compass, and you arrived not just at your destination, but at a greater version of yourself. So let's start today. Let's set our sails towards our dreams. Let's make those clear, compelling goals not just ideas, but blueprints for our future. Let's commit to the journey, to the process, to becoming the captains of our own destinies. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the will to try and the belief that it is indeed possible. And as we journey forward, let's carry this truth in our hearts. We are not defined by the heights we achieve, but by the depths from which we rise. Our goals are not just destinations, they are beacons, guiding us through the night, reminding us that no matter how dark it gets, the dawn will come. Now imagine you're in the heart of a storm, not just any storm, but one that brews within you. These are the internal obstacles, the hidden adversaries that whisper doubts and fears, casting shadows over your brilliance. But here's the question that echoes in the silence. How do we navigate through this tempest and emerge not just unscathed, but stronger, more resilient? The journey through this storm is not for the faint-hearted. It requires a courage that doesn't roar but whispers in your darkest moments, telling you to keep going. It's about understanding that the fiercest battles we face are not with the world outside, but with the voices inside us. These voices, they try to chain us to our past mistakes, to the what-ifs and the could-have-beens. But you have the power to silence them, to rewrite the narrative of your life. The first step in this epic voyage is recognizing that these internal obstacles are mere illusions, smoke and mirrors that distract us from our true potential. They are the fears that say you're not good enough, the doubts that question every step you take. But let me share a secret with you. These obstacles, they lose their power the moment you decide to face them head on. Now, facing them doesn't mean you won't feel fear. Oh, you will feel it. But courage is not the absence of fear, it's the determination to move forward despite it. It's choosing to stand firm when every part of you wants to run. It's about holding onto your dreams so tightly that there's no room for doubt to slip in. As you navigate through this storm, remember you're not alone. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced their own tempest. They felt the uncertainty, the fear, the doubt. But they pressed on, using each challenge as a stepping stone to something greater. They understood that the most beautiful rainbows emerge from the fiercest storms. So how do you overcome these internal obstacles? You start by setting small, achievable goals, victories that build your confidence. You celebrate each win, no matter how small, because every triumph is a beacon of light in the storm. You surround yourself with voices that uplift you, with people who see the greatness within you even when you can't see it yourself. But more than anything, you learn to trust yourself. Trust in your ability to overcome, trust in your resilience, trust in your journey. Understand that every setback, every failure is not a sign to give up, but a call to rise up stronger, more determined. Remember, the goal is not to avoid the storm, but to learn how to dance in the rain, to find joy in the struggle and strength in the pain. It's about knowing that the sun will shine again, and when it does, you'll be standing there stronger than you ever thought possible. So when the winds howl and the waves crash, when the voices inside you scream for you to give up, stand tall. Set your eyes on the horizon, on the dreams that call your name. Use every obstacle as fuel. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. And when you finally emerge from the storm, you'll realize that it was not the journey that changed you, but the battle you fought with the warrior inside you. You'll understand that true strength comes not from winning battles, but from the battles we refuse to surrender to. So navigate through the storm with your head held high. Face your fears, fight your battles, and remember, the only way out is through. And on the other side, greatness awaits. You have everything you need within you to overcome these internal obstacles. The storm is strong, but you, my friend, are stronger. In the grand tapestry of life, every thread of knowledge and skill we weave adds depth, color, and strength to the picture we're creating. It begs the question, what are you adding to your tapestry? Are you enriching it with vibrant colors of new skills and knowledge, or are you letting it fade into the background, untouched and unexplored? Building your arsenal, acquiring new skills, and expanding your knowledge isn't just about enhancing your resume, it's about enriching your life. It's about turning every I can't into I will, every doubt into determination, and every setback into a setup for a comeback. It's about transforming your life from ordinary to extraordinary. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest, the path ahead shrouded in mist. Each step forward is a step into the unknown, learning new skills, diving into uncharted knowledge. These are the steps that clear the fog, that pave the path forward. They are your compass in the wilderness of life, guiding you to destinations you once thought unreachable. Now consider this: every skill you acquire doubles your odds of success. It's not just about adding another tool to your toolkit, it's about creating a multiplier effect on your potential. With every new skill, you're not just moving forward, you're expanding in every direction, opening up paths that were invisible before. But how do you start? Begin by looking inward. Identify the gaps in your knowledge, the skills that make your heart race with excitement at the thought of mastering them. Then take action. The world is your classroom, brimming with lessons in every corner, from the pages of books to the wisdom of mentors, from the trial and error of hands-on experience to the boundless resources of the internet. Embrace the mindset of a lifelong learner. The pursuit of knowledge is not a race with a finish line, but a marathon without end. The joy is in the journey, in the growth and transformation that comes with each new discovery. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, one skill, one lesson at a time. And remember, the acquisition of knowledge and skills is not a solitary journey. Surround yourself with seekers like yourself, with mentors who have walked the path before you, with peers who challenge and inspire you. Together you'll rise, lifting each other up, pushing boundaries and breaking new ground. As you build your arsenal, you'll encounter obstacles, moments of doubt, and the temptation to revert to the comfort of the known. In these moments, hold fast to your vision. Remind yourself why you started. You're not just learning for the sake of knowledge, you're building the foundation for a life of purpose, passion, and impact. So step forward with courage. Dive deep into the oceans of knowledge that await you. Climb the mountains of skills that stand before you. With each step, you'll find yourself stronger, more confident, and more capable. You'll look back at the path you've traveled, amazed not just at the distance, but at the depth of the journey. In the end, building your arsenal of skills and knowledge is about more than personal or professional growth. It's a statement to the world that you refuse to stand still, that you're committed to living fully, to contributing your unique gifts and talents to the tapestry of life. The power of habit, cultivating discipline and consistency in the grand symphony of life, where each note is a moment and every rhythm is a day. Have you ever considered the power that lies within the habits we cultivate? Imagine this: each habit is a thread in the fabric of our destiny, intricately woven to create the masterpiece that is our life. Now ask yourself, what kind of habits am I weaving into my tapestry? Are they threads of discipline and consistency, or are they frayed edges of procrastination and inconsistency? Cultivating discipline and consistency is akin to mastering the art of navigation in the vast ocean of life. It's about setting your course, adjusting your sails, and steering with unwavering focus towards your desired destination. It's understanding that while the winds of life are unpredictable, the compass of discipline ensures you never lose your way. Consider for a moment the might of the ocean, its vastness embodying the infinite possibilities before you. Your habits are the stars by which you navigate, guiding you through the darkest nights and stormiest seas. Discipline is not just a practice, but a compass that keeps you aligned with your true north. But how does one cultivate such habits? It begins with a simple decision, a commitment to oneself to perform small acts of discipline, day in and day out. It's about choosing to rise with the dawn, even when the warmth of your bed whispers for you to stay. It's about dedicating time to your craft, to learning, to growing, even when the allure of distraction beckons. Each act of discipline, no matter how small, is a victory, a step towards the person you aspire to be. Consistency, on the other hand, is the rhythm to which your life dances. It's not about grand gestures or monumental acts, it's about the steady beat of progress, the relentless pursuit of your goals through the highs and lows. Consistency is what turns the ordinary into the extraordinary, transforming dreams into reality. But let's be real, this journey is not devoid of challenges. There will be days when your resolve is tested, when your habits waver and your discipline seems like a distant memory. In these moments, remember why you started. Recall the vision of the life you're striving to create, the masterpiece you're weaving with each thread of habit. To cultivate discipline and consistency, surround yourself with an environment that nurtures these qualities. Seek out mentors who embody them, immerse yourself in literature that inspires them, and create a routine that facilitates them. Remember, you are the architect of your reality, your habits are your tools. As you journey forward, cultivating these habits, you'll discover the profound impact they have not just on your goals, but on your character. Discipline and consistency are not just about achieving success, they're about becoming the person capable of sustaining it. They're about evolving into the best version of yourself, one habit at a time. So as we navigate the complexities of life, let us commit to cultivating habits of discipline and consistency. Let us weave these threads into the fabric of our destiny with intention and purpose. For in doing so, we not only reach our desired destinations, but also become beacons of light for others to follow. In this magnificent journey of life, have you ever paused to consider the towering figures you surround yourself with? Picture this: every individual in your circle is like a colossal giant, each with the power to lift you higher or pull you deeper into the ground. The pressing question then becomes, who are the giants in my life? Are they lifting me up or holding me down? Surrounding yourself with giants isn't about seeking the company of those who are physically towering. It's about drawing close to those whose spirits soar, whose minds are vast with wisdom, and whose hearts are deep with courage. These are the individuals who challenge you to stretch further, reach higher, and dream bigger. Think about the greatest achievements in history, the feats that seemed impossible until they were done. Behind every triumph was a circle of giants, mentors, and comrades who saw the unseen, believed the unbelievable, and achieved the unachievable together. They understood an invaluable truth: we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. This isn't just a saying, it's a principle of life. So how do you choose your giants? It starts with a vision of the person you aspire to become. Seek out those who embody these qualities, who live the life you dream of living, who have walked the path you wish to tread. These giants aren't just found, they are attracted by the person you are becoming. But here's a challenge many face: the fear of reaching out, the voice inside that whispers, why would they spend time with me? Remember, true giants, true mentors, see the potential within you that you may not see in yourself. They thrive not on accolades, but on elevating others, on witnessing the rise of those they guide. Creating this circle of giants requires courage. It demands stepping out of your comfort zone, asking for guidance, and most importantly, being willing to listen and act on the wisdom shared. It's a mutual journey of growth where you too must be willing to share your strengths, your insights, and your journey. But beware, not all who seem like giants are true giants. Measure them not by their success alone, but by their willingness to uplift others, by their integrity, and by the depth of their character. True giants inspire not through words alone, but through actions, through the lives they've touched and the positive change they've ignited. As you embark on this quest to surround yourself with giants, remember, it's also about becoming a giant yourself. It's about living in such a way that others are inspired to reach for their own greatness. Your life, your actions become a beacon, guiding those around you towards their highest potential. As we journey through the vast landscape of our lives, it's essential to pause, to reflect on the ground we've covered, and to gaze upon the horizon ahead. Reflection and renewal, assessing our progress and staying motivated are not just tasks to be ticked off our list, they are the very essence of growth and transformation. So let me ask you, when was the last time you took a moment to truly assess your journey, to celebrate your victories and learn from your detours? This moment of introspection is like standing atop a mountain, surveying the vast expanse below. It's a moment to acknowledge how far you've come, the obstacles you've overcome, and the peaks you've conquered. But it's also a moment to look forward to the mountains yet to climb, to the dreams still on the horizon. Staying motivated in the face of the relentless march of time requires a deep, unwavering belief in your purpose. It's about fueling the fire within, even when the winds of doubt and the rains of discouragement try to douse it. It's about clinging to your why, the reason you embarked on this journey in the first place. But how do you maintain this motivation, this unyielding drive to move forward? It begins with setting clear, measurable goals, markers on your path that guide your steps. Each goal achieved is a testament to your progress, a beacon of light in the darkness that says, yes, I can, and I will go further. Yet it's also about embracing the power of gratitude, of looking around and within and acknowledging the abundance that surrounds you. It's about celebrating the small victories, the incremental progress that often goes unnoticed. These moments of appreciation are the fuel that keeps the engine of motivation roaring. And let's not forget the role of resilience, the ability to rise after a fall, to dust off and say, this is not the end, my story is still being written. Every setback, every failure is not a stop sign, but a detour, an opportunity to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. So as you stand at this crossroads of reflection and renewal, ask yourself, am I closer to the person I aspire to be? Am I moving in the direction of my dreams? Let these questions guide your steps. Let them be the compass that directs you through the uncharted territories ahead.